morning sunlight on Desmond Hall, bringing a promise of warmth and love. For last night, romance reigned. And under chandeliers, beauty held sway. But love does not conquer all. For this day, one will learn that hatred has its own powers, and the candles of evil can glow brighter than the light of hope.
Miss Raleigh.
Oh, Laszlo. Good morning.
Where have you been?
Is something wrong?
An actress up at the break of dawn. I thought women in your profession slept till noon.
I have a new profession. Gathering flowers at daybreak.
Very admirable.
Not at all. It's no sacrifice on my part. You see, dawn is invigorating when a woman is loved.
How fortunate you are to be loved by an audience of thousands.
You flatter me, Laszlo.
Not at all. I'm sure your fans miss you. You owe a duty to them, and I think you should return to the stage as soon as possible.
You want me to leave Desmond Hall?
Oh, perish the thought. You have been a shining beacon here to us.
I hope so. Because Jean-Paul Desmond loves me. Excuse me. I didn't want to disturb your work.
No, you're not disturbing me. Not at all, Miss Raleigh. I was just going over the Desmond accounts. Something that would be very interesting to you.
Oh?
Yes, I imagine you'd want a full accounting of all the Desmond interests.
I'm not interested.
That's why you're at Desmond Hall.
That's not true.
Well, I think it is. I think that's what explains the infatuation you have for my cousin, Jean-Paul.
I would hardly call it infatuation. I love him. How do you account for that in your books?
On a strictly commercial basis, as you do.
Yes. Perhaps when I first came here, this is a comfortable life, and I wanted comfort.
It was obvious.
But now I love him. And the rest doesn't matter. Money, family objections.
I haven't stated any objections. I merely want honesty between us. You tell me your dreams, Miss Raleigh, and I'll tell you mine.
Do you like cats? He is my friend.
Yes. Does he kill things?
Why, no. No. He is the most harmless of creatures. Far more harmless than you or I. Aren't you, my friend? And secretive, too. Never says a word, never tells a secret.
Irene, am I doing everything that you expect of me?
Everything. Of course, it does take time.
Are you afraid of me?
Afraid? No. Why should I be afraid of you?
I might fail you and use my own powers.
To what end? After all, we both want the same thing. The destruction of Jean-Paul Desmond.
And Helena.
And Helena, if you wish. But we must walk before we learn to run. One step at a time, my dear Emily. One step at a time.
No, that's not true. Nothing you say is true.
Oh, of course. You're the innocent, the beautiful woman without a touch of greed.
Not when Jean-Paul is concerned.
What do you know about Erica Desmond?
Only what I've heard.
You lie. You knew you resembled Jean-Paul's dead wife before you came here.
Not until he told me.
You are, in fact, part of a plot against the Desmond family.
No!
Who sent you, Miss Raleigh?
No one.
Look at me. I said look at me! Did the ghost of Erica Desmond send you?
I don't want to hear any more.
Or are you Erica Desmond?
We call upon all who have died in your service, all those who have gone to you in everlasting bondage. We call upon those who have worshipped you by the full moon, those who have danced in orgy before your image. We ask you to accept the offering of a new servant, one who has not yet joined the circle of fire. The offering. The blood offering.
I can't.
You must. The blade. The blade must be drawn across the palm. The blood must be collected in the chalice. Well done. Well done.
There, Miss Raleigh. I had no desire to make you cry.
I am not crying.
Really? Oh, I see. Another sparkling performance from our resident actress. Really, dear woman, theatrics may move Jean-Paul, but they do not move me.
You are a cruel and vicious man, and I won't let you frighten me. Why do you want to hurt me? I've never done anything to you.
I'm not so sure of that.
You have to hurt people, don't you? Why? When I woke up this morning, I was completely happy for the first time in my life. Because somebody loved me, and I loved him. But you couldn't let that happen, could you? No. People at Desmond Hall know about evil and doom. It's supernatural. But the unhappiness you've caused me this morning, that is evil. Hurting people without any other reason except to see them suffer, that is real evil. That is what evil is, Mr. Thaxton. But I won't let you do that to me. I'm going to do as I planned. I intend to bring some love and peace into Desmond Hall, and you won't stop me. And no one will.
Is that from a play, Miss Raleigh?
No. It is a vow I composed myself. And I intend beginning to apologize to people that I might have hurt unintentionally. Beginning, Mr. Thaxton, with Emily Blair.
Emily is spending the day with Mrs. Hatter.
I know where Emily is.
Then don't intrude.
I intend to apologize. I do not call that an intrusion.
Leave the girl alone. I warn you, leave her alone, or you will live to regret it.
I feel a warning. We are to have a visitor. A visitor whose hopes are doomed. Who is about to be possessed.